As the DM, you could absolutely do that.
I can absolutely do that. But you know what? I think just to appease Eddie, this time I'll decide that didn't happen.
Him fireballed as the sword was in, and it blew up Zanzibar's tower.
There you go, Eddie. You keep saying that it doesn't have to be every time. There you go. It was
No one
not
cast
every
a
time.
spell!
It was not every time. You're welcome, Ed. I'm here to please.
Okay. Now what?
I'm trying to get to the thing, but I keep getting asked questions. So yeah, roll me a D3 fate die. You want high number.
Right. There's no macro for that.
You got a tight forehead.
As you see it, there is enough time, as you would guess, from all your survival skills coming together, that you have enough time to get a long rest in before you make it to your destination.
Alright.
You'll make good time, and yeah.
Does this mean we have to wake up really freaking early to get there?
Alright, I'll climb down.
6 in the morning, you're supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Early is on time is late.
Let's be late.
But then people will die.
Let's be us.
Why would we
All right.
want something like that?
So Samson will scurry down the tree. Be like, so, good news, and also good news. That way is north, and from the looks of it, we can get there just enough time to rest up.
Do you think they'll, like, let us rest if we get there?
So, I'm imagining if they're a town, the outskirts gotta be pretty friendly.
But they're also a cult.
True. But what I'm saying is, if we stay just outside of the town, that they won't bother us, but close enough that other things won't bother us, I think we can get a good night's sleep.
Him shrugs. Okay.
I more meant sleep on the way there.
Well, how are we supposed to do that?
We don't have Lily.
Or any other form of transportation?
Sleepwalking!
Um,
Yella can just carry everyone.
when
She's-
I gave you that estimation
Still
of
having too many nightmares to
distance
sleep while enemies.
travel, that was for you walking.
Oh.
By walking, you should get there on time with enough time to sleep during the night.
Yeah, so what's the issue?
I'm confused why you seem to be confused what your method of transport is. Start
I'm
walking.
not... what the hell are you talking about? I literally said we'll get there and have time to sleep.
Yeah, I meant like you'll have time to sleep and then get up and continue walking there.
So...
How early are we
On the way.
getting up?
So should we just go to bed now?
No, start walking.
Okay, then when does the sleeping happen?
When night falls. It's the afternoon. You yourself said you'd figure it'd be about the afternoon right now.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. I've already literally said that we have enough time to get there and sleep. This conversation is a moot point.
We start walking.
Night falls, you sleep, you get up, you walk, you reach there before 6 o'clock.
Neat.
Not like, you get up to there and then you have enough time to stow away a few hours and then get up outside the outskirts.
I mean, if it's time, it's all the same.
It's a flat circle.
True. Flat circle.
For some reasons, the little Einstein
Listen.
song got stuck in my head.
Listen. All I'm saying is I think 6:30 might be better. It's the best time, hands down.
But Zanzibar said to be there before then.
Hands down.
Oh, so Nim will go, oh, by the way, Samson,
Yeah?
what is your middle name?
Well, you see, and then cut to nightfall.
No.
Nah.
Jonah?
Well, Nim, you see, I don't know.
Like, for real?
Mm-hmm. All I know is it starts with a J.
So it could be anything.
You could make it up on your own.
Eh.
You could change it every time someone asks.
Now that's an idea. I might just do that.
Do I poke the bear of Kiala's feelings on changelings, or leave it alone?
She's already started walking, so I don't know if you're
No,
just
this is a
standing there.
conversation that
No,
happens.
no, yeah,
while-
I assume we're all walking.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, we're walking and talking, chitting and chatting.
yeah. I'm trying to decide if I poke this bear or not.
Kiala's keeping an eye out for critters.
I vote to poke. But then again, I don't have a
Of course
vote.
you do.
I mean, honestly, now is the best time.
Rip it off like a band-aid.
Yeah, just pull the sword out.
I don't know how to do that. And also, sounds painful. Don't know why we couldn't carry it, but whatever. Anyway, so, Nimble asks, so, Hyala,
By the way, I assume Samson's like walking in between the two of them. Just as our marching order.
You can choose
Yeah.
to do that.
But then they're standing in height order, and that's no fun.
No, that's totally fun.
Look, as long all Nim has to do to hide is like take a step to the right. It works.
Yeah. Does he still think Kiala's gonna try and kill her?
Samson doesn't know. But if it were to be any day, in Samson's mind, there's no reason it's not today.
Nim also just
Today
needs
would be
someone to hide.
unexpected.
Nim's not worried that you'd kill her, just that you will like her less.
Yeah, the more important of the two.
Exactly.
As long as I die being liked, it was worth it all along.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So Nim's gonna go. So
As long as I
Hyala.
die, Samson.
You
No, you're not
do
allowed to
need
do-
to stop.
She's
No.
like, so
Yes.
how do you
No.
feel about changeling?
Did you really say that?
I don't know how to phrase it better. So
Yeah,
That's a
that
very
sounds
Nim
like...
thing.
Yeah, if that's the explanation, then it very much sounds like a Nim thing. So, how about them changelings, huh?
Isn't it so funny that Zanzibar was wrong about my race? Lol, 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 lol.
Samson, you're a changeling.
oh wait, that's what. Actually, no. I'd already said before. If it ever came out, Nim's gonna be like, "Yeah, I can't believe Samson's a changeling."
Oh my god, you totally did say that.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my gosh.
So Nim's gonna go, Samson, why didn't you tell us that you were a changeling?
I think what makes it so much funnier is the fact that it got hammered away perfectly. I mean, I've got this Phoenician human, this Cotman Tabaxi, and this Glutnian changeling. Samson,
Nope.
you're a changeling?
I don't think he ever specified, like,
Country.
did he?
He didn't specify country, but he made it very clear. Like, he pointed at Samson and said this.
Oh, I didn't know he was pointing at us.
Yeah, I didn't either. Damn, that changes my approach.
I mean, you can still try it.
You can still do it.
Oh my god,
Admittedly-
please
No,
don't do
no,
it.
that's what happened.
Ella was still in a furious rage,
I
so she
remember-
wasn't paying that much attention.
Yeah.
I remember he specifically said, "Why would I give up my changeling and tabaxi to just have a human go do this for me? Why am I
That he
going
did
to
say.
lose? Why am I gonna trade in all those chips?"
Nim's gonna do it anyway. Samson, why didn't you tell us you were a changeling?
I'm sorry, what now?
Apparently news to him too.
Why didn't you say anything? Without the laughter. That's important.
What does Yala do? Is she even
I
paying
need
attention?
to stop taking drinks while this is going on.
Really?
Without the laughter, that's important. Samson, you changeling. Why didn't you tell?
Oh, Samson, you dirty liar.
I can't believe you've done this.
Don't you know
Anyway.
that lying is bad for friendship?
Why would you do this?
Why did you do this to us, Samson? I thought we were
Samson, why?
friends.
Why?
Why?
Merrymaker. Why?
Why have you done this to us? After y'all called us
Samson
family.
Jonas Merrymaker. Or Samson Judas Merrymaker.
Samson
I can't
J.
believe
Jonah.
that joke. I'm so disappointed in me.
Samson
Oh.
J. Jonah Jameson Merrymaker. I almost said Jerrymaker.
You see, it's actually Samson Jangeling.
Changeling.
We figured it out.
Yes. So, what's
That's-
Gala's face?
See, when you say I can change it every time someone asks, you didn't know how right you were.
What up?
So, what's Gala looking like?
She is paying attention and listening, but she's specifically making it look like she's not paying attention or listening.
So it does her tail flick? Does she have a?
No,
does she
she's
give
just-
a tail?
She's just chilling.
I almost
She's
want
not
to make.
emotionally distraught to have a tail right now.
I almost want to make you roll a deception check at advantage, just for the fact that Hyala's Hyala, and thus would have advantage at bodily deception.
Deception.
But that's up to you if you want to make that.
Oh.
So, would that be an insight check?
No, anytime I have to roll a charisma roll, it's not good.
So, is that like an insight check?
I don't know. I was fully expecting. Wait, no, that's at advantage. She's fine.
Yeah.
So, is that like an insight check?
No, I just passed. Y'all,
You pass.
leave the
She
kitty
passed.
alone.
I mean, that does beat my passive insight, so.
Yeah.
And I would
Wait,
imagine
where's
would
your
be-
passive insight go?
Oh, it's you just gotta calculate it, forehead.
Ew.
Wait, hold on.
You
Ew.
math, bun for brains.
I don't even know what the thing for that would be.
Is it like passive perception?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Oh, is it the
It's-
same or?
You add it's 10 plus your proficiency if you're proficient plus your modifier for that stat.
So I think mine would be, I'd be fine.
It's 10 plus your wisdom modifier. Right?
Then plus your proficiency if you're proficient in that.
It's
I
10
am
plus
not-
the number next to the word.
Yeah.
Basically. So my passive history is a 9 because my number next to word is -1.
My passive persuasion is a 0.
My passive insight is 15.
No, passive perception.
Oh, my passive perception is 12.
Yeah, you don't make it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were going for insight, but yeah, whatever. Same shit to me. Same shit, different word.
Well, because when
Alright.
you were explaining it, you kept saying passive perception.
I said it's like your passive perception.
I don't
Except-
know. Is it really that important?
No. That's why I changed the subject.
Fair enough.
So what does Samson say to Nim's bullshit?
Nim, what the hell?
I don't want to die today. What the?
I mean, granted, I have a better chance of surviving, but what the hell?
Nim frowns because she doesn't know what you're talking about.
How did she not know what he's
No,
talking about?
Surviving part.
No.
What does he mean by the
Oh.
surviving part?
Yeah, no. So, Nim didn't know that Hyala hates changelings, and Hyala didn't know that Nim's a changeling, and Samson's the only one who knew either of these things.
Yeah, so Nim just like turns her head and cocks an eyebrow like, what?
Never mind.
Survival.
Don't worry about it. It doesn't seem to be a big.
Nim nods. She'll take your word for it. So, does Nim arm, like, have runes on it, or are they gone?
Nope, it's just a normal arm.
Does it hurt?
Do you want it to hurt?
No.
Then it doesn't have to hurt.
Fantastic.
A little concerned if you said yes.
Nah, Nim doesn't feel that kind of thing.
Alright, so we're on the road then.
Maybe a constant state of pain would be enough to get Nim to actually emote.
No.
Well,
Yeah, Nim, you're the emoter now.
No!
What do you mean? Samson's back in action.
Yeah!
I guess.
more than ever before.
And
Samson's
he's
got
got
like
liquor. Woo!
Samson's got these multiple routes for healing his mother now.
I mean, one of them's like all good to go.
Yeah.
At
So
least
Nim's-
I trust Zanzibar.
Nim's gonna ask, so what's our, like, plan of action when we actually get there?
Show up. Probably see a bunch of crazy people. They're going to attack us, and we take care of them.
How do we know where the hostages are?
I assume they're the ones not armed. So they don't got a weapon. Use your better judgment. Use Hyala's better judgment.
Use Hyala's better judgment.
That is a good distinction, because Nim would have just not attacked anyone unarmed. But I'm like, what if they're a spellcaster?
Nim, why are you hitting him? He stormed fireballs at us. But you said he's don't attack anybody who's not armed. He is armed. Well, he
Magic
has
is-
armed them. Oh, Nim.
Glad
I'd
we
say
made
never
this.
change, but
Ha!
Change for the love of God.
Get better.
Why will you not change?
Mm,
Why are
better.
you like this?
it just makes herself a foot taller. Is that better? I
Yeah, they
changed.
hate
I changed linged.
I changed Ling Ling.
I'm going to get like something made of Adam and just bonky with it.
No.
It just well now you could just like hug Nim and force her to not be looking like Nim.
Would the
Whatever that
in her.
whatever not Nim
If I slap
is.
Nim with the Adam, does the sword just pop out?
No. In fact, you never even thought to roll an investigation check on your armor.
My armor?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Would
Why would
anyone
I?
roll investigation on their own armor unprompted?
Well, you're wearing a set of anti-magic armor, and you very much just got forcefully magic transported.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Naked?
It's still at Santek's castle? Oh! That was so close on the other side.
Investigation. So, do you want to act out how you go about this sudden realization that you should once over yourself?
I noticed that as we're walking, like, what's it? Because it's scaled armor. I noticed that the scales aren't jingling as much as they used to.
Okay. Was it scaled armor?
Well, it's studded.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I'd assume, like, as we're stepping, the only thing that's really, like, making a bit of a jingle are his spurs.
Fair enough.
And they're jingle, jangle, jingling.
So, do you want to just look at your chest plate or look at your bracer?
I'm gonna look at my chest plate.
So, you go to look down, and you see the most curious of sights. All the atom studs and plates just have a weird, almost golden sheen to them that they didn't have before. And the whole thing looks like it's moving.
What the hell?
Is everything okay?
And then Samson's just gonna, like, turn his, start walking backwards and look to him. It's like, something's going on with my armor over here.
I am like so tempted to have Nim poke it. Not even gonna
Arcana
lie.
check it. Arcana poke it.
Yeah.
Mage hand
well,
poke it.
Wait, I'm sorry, repeat that?
Mage hand.
Oh, yeah.
Just slap him.
Nim has a mage hand poke his armor.
Mage hand touches the armor, and then the hand just inflates like a balloon and just pops. Just
I'm so glad Nim didn't poke it.
Oh, what the hell?
Nim goes, and I'm going to Arcana check his armor.
roll me an Arcana check.
I give myself advantage on this. Give me a second.
We'll give you a second. 1.
Ichibio Keika.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the Tides of Chaos because I don't feel like using a sorcery point for this.
Okay.
Woo.
Tides of Chaos just lets you decide to do advantage.
Yeah, so if I do advantage anytime before I gain the use of this feature, you can say I have to roll on the Wild Surge table, or I just, after I
Don't you
cast
get
a
it back
Club
if you
Fire
surge?
spell.
If you roll for the surge table?
Huh?
Don't you get it back if you roll on the surge table, or...?
Yeah, if I roll on the Surge table, I get it back, or if I take a long rest, I get it back.
So, are strings attached to this, or do you just get advantage?
Strings are attached.
So basically, it's 1 free advantage per day. If she wants to do it again, she has to roll on the thingy before, like, she's allowed to.
In this
Yeah.
day, have you done that? Have you done that before? In this day?
Days are so long.
Yeah, so I have done this before, and it's only happened that I Wild Surged once.
So,
But then you got it back, right?
Wild
Yeah, but
surge.
I
It'll be
didn't use
fine.
it. I didn't use it again that day because I didn't need it.
well, if you're talking about the Print and Celeste day, that's still the same day.
Yeah. I used a different ability, but most of the ability stuff is it's that same effect. Most of it's the same effect.
Well, did you do this one?
No.
I guess is really the question.
So you don't have to roll on the Wild Magic table.
Unless you tell me
Aw.
to when I cast a spell, no. Or I roll that I have to.
Or if you want to use this again.
Yeah. I'll just post what it says.
All right. So what
That
I'm
will
hearing-
clear up the confusion.
What I'm hearing is that you have a point of this, and because you have a point of this, you don't have to roll on the Wild Magic table. If you want to roll without the point, then you have to roll.
Yeah, pretty much.
And so then you just get advantage. That's all I was asking.
Yeah.
So you.
Oh wow. Immediately after you cast a sorcerer spell first level or higher. Wow. What a strange stipulation.
I'm sorry. Is Eddie saying that I should read this more closely to make an informed decision?
Oh, I locked it.
You what?
Not you guys.
Anytime before you regain the use of this feature. Ah, okay. Well, it seems like you don't have to roll on the wild magic search table.
Yet.
So,
Yeah.
you examine
Okay, we gotta get him to
Eddie's
confess.
armor. You examine Samson's armor. Almost called you Rebel. There's too many fucking code names. Goddamn cryptic bullshit with naming.
Samson Rebel.
Samson this.
Samson Jablinski.
No, it literally went Eddie Rebel Samson.
I mean, it could have been worse. You could have said Remy.
Oh, fuck! Why are they burning?
It's almost like I'm in a lot of games.
I'm gonna lot of game you.
So anyway,
Look,
this armor.
So see what happened was.
See what happened.
So Nim looks over the armor and to your surprise, you don't feel the same void feeling that you would normally get any other time you've run an Arcana check on Adam. Instead, this feels like a wellspring of magic. A familiar one. And you're taking a few seconds to try and scratch your head. And then you notice
Your
the
buns fall
feeling's
off.
getting stronger. And a little stronger. And a little stronger. And then you realize that's what a wild magic surge looks like.
Yeah. It's like,
Shaylin,
Duck! He's gonna blow!
Shaylin, would you gladly either quickly give Eddie or make a wild magic table roll for Eddie?
No. I get to roll the D100.
Alright.
Oh boy.
I have the list right in
Oh,
front of me.
that's
I'll
right,
tell
it
you what it is.
Okay, so roll on the D100 scale and let's see what you get.
Oh boy.
This whole
77.
77.
Okay. You cast Polymorph on yourself. If you fail the saving throw, you turn into a sheep for the spell's duration.
You got the sheep one!
Yep, and in case you don't believe me,
Oh, I believe you. What's the saving throw on polymorph?
I think it's a DC 12. Let me check.
And for what stat? Constitution?
Oh, Shay.
Sorry, I'm waiting for the spell to load.
You have polymorph?
I do not have Polymorph. Because it's ineffective on me.
And you can use polymorph on other creatures.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, like a Samson sheep. Oh, I want him to become a sheep.
But I do want them to become sheep. What did I do?
That would be so funny.
Oh, you know the first thing Samson's gonna do if he turns into a sheep.
I think I do, yes.
Run, Dan, run!
No, he doesn't have memories. That's the thing. He has intelligence
I just
memories.
This comes right after Nim being like, why didn't you tell me you were a changeling? Then he just
That's a wisdom saving throw. That's all I
Okay,
need to
so
know.
wisdom save. I
Is it
can't
against-
find what the base is.
Wait, is it against your spell save?
I'm not the one casting it.
So
Yeah.
it's against my spell save.
That's strange.
Would it
I guess.
be? DM? Is there
I'm
like
gonna
is
say...
If it's
Technically,
coming from me.
it would be against the armor's spell save. But the armor doesn't have one, so we're going to say that it's going to be Samson's spell save. Right?
So,
It's for you
yes.
to protect yourself?
Well, I guess I'm rolling against myself. But,
Oh,
okay,
no,
so
I just had a
follow-up
thought.
question.
what?
Follow-up question.
Ask the follow-up.
What stat am I rolling against? Because I'm not a caster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Well,
there's so many
you
problems
see,
with
you
it.
bring up an excellent point.
It
Oh,
should just
wait.
be Zanzibar spell
Oh
save.
no!
Yeah.
I can cast one spell.
Well, You bring up a very excellent point, because the question seems to be, whose magic is this?
It's Zanzibar's.
A little bit, yeah.
Just turn into a sheep.
So while we're debating on this, Nim told Samson, "Yeah, you're about to wild surge."
I'm about to what now?
So you know magic goes a bit
No,
weird.
no. That's not the line I want to change at. Tell me, is it feasible for me to even make the save?
If we agree that it would be Zanzibar's magic, no. It really wouldn't.
Wait, I'm about to what now? Is that gonna be bad?
And the armor is just gonna glow, and it's just gonna go. And Samson's gonna fall right out of the armor, and there's just gonna be a tiny little whatever the hell sheep that Shay described.
Can he keep the hat?
The hat will kind of like fall back onto his head, but the armor will fall off because he doesn't fit into it anymore.
Well, normally with polymorph, your armor merges into your
Yeah.
all your gear melds into your form.
The
But
rest of
if it went back to being Adam, would it have left on it? Like, I don't know if that's what happened, but
it did go back to being Adam, so the armor falls away, but he's
So
still a
all
sheep.
of the Adam stuff just falls off Samson's body.
Pretty much, yeah. I did that much better than I thought I was gonna be able to. Why did that come
No.
out so good?
Samson turned into a sheep. What do we do? Okay, so does Nim know that he polymorphed?
You absolutely know. You know because
I mean-
you have suffered similar fates, but not this one, because changelings can't be polymorphed. Shit.
Haha. So Nim goes, he'll be back in an hour, but we should probably pick up his clothes. But I can't touch the anti-magic parts.
I mean, you absolutely can. Secret's out.
I should not, though.
It makes her sick still.
yeah.
Makes you not feel too well, but...
That is sick.
But yeah, Yella would gather it all up.
Just not even dealing with it, just like, fine. I'll pick it up. Let's go. We've got a sheep now. Hooray.
I mean, she thinks it's adorable, but she's not gonna do anything about it.
Is he just following us?
Yeah. Well, actually, I guess what would have happened is since he was originally walking backwards, he probably would have, like, fallen.
Falling onto his little sheep butt.
Yeah. Backwards.
Remember,
ass.
you're as smart as a sheep now.
What's the
Oh
difference?
no! What happened
Yeah,
to the
so no
bags of
change.
holding?
They merge into my body.
Yeah.
Oh no! All your supply. Well, it's only.
He's
No,
only left his friend.
Yeah.
No, all of my gear melds into my new form. So if there's a bag of holding, everything's still in a pocket dimension. That pocket dimension's just
Inaccessible right now.
inaccessible.
Yeah. Yella's gonna pull out a piece of fruit leather and feed it to Sheepson.
My only question for like no one is because we've now determined that it is Zanzibar in nature. Does that mean polymorph would function differently?
It
For some
probably.
forever.
people, let's say no.
Honestly, the only difference I would imagine is time.
Yeah,
He's just a sheep till he dies now.
that was what I was thinking too. What if it's true polymorph? Why did I say
That's
that?
not what it says. It specifies polymorph.
But this is the father of all wild magic. Would it make more sense for it to be a true polymorph?
That depends. Do you want me to show up next Thursday?
That's really mean.
You turned my character into a sheep!
Hey, you already got what you wanted.
You
Nim
know,
didn't wild magic surge every time she could.
all that talk about Samson dying for him to just end up as mutton is really.
Actually, if
way
his
to
points
put
drop
it.
to 0, he changes
Mutton
back to his
maker.
normal form.
Oh,
So
Samson
if
J.
we really
Mutton
wanted,
Maker.
we beat up Sheepson.
Oh,
And he'll come
means,
back.
that means were your guns loaded?
Yes.
That means the bullets and the guns would have also dropped off because of the atom bullets.
Yeah. Yes. And so would the case holding all the other bullets.
That's, yeah.
And so would the daggers. And so would the armor.
Okay, yeah, no. I kind of forgot that those were also atom. TBF. So yeah, now you're gonna have to go get Doki to commission a sheep Samson.
Oh my god. Yes.
I'm gonna draw it too.
Little Sheepson.
So,
Ah.
Nim asked Gala, do you think he follows instructions well?
He didn't do that as a human.
Yeah.
I don't trust y'all motherfuckers to got anything in animal handling.
I think
Roll
Nim,
animal handling?
I think Nim should roll an animal handling on Samson the sheep.
He hasn't done the thing I thought he was gonna do yet.
I think Nim should roll an animal handling.
Nim's not dealing with this. So earlier when Nim was walking, beside Samson, it's now Sheepson, Hyala, Nim.
Are you purposely avoiding Sheepson?
Well, apparently, Nim was told that sheeps are rude, and Nim will take that into consideration.
Yeah, well, Samson's a sheep, it'd be a convenient time to kill Nim.
Coward.
Oh no.
You have all the atom weaponry right there.
Oh my god, she's just like, well, now that Samson's
You wouldn't kill
a sheep,
family, would you?
Oh.
I feel like that's the worst person to ask.
He's following along though, right?
That's for Sheepson to decide.
That's an affirmative bah.
Ah, affirmative action.
See, they're not as inducted as you are, Zach. To me, just being an animal person.
Well, I guess they're gonna learn.
You're gonna learn today.
You're gonna learn
Alright.
today.
So, does this hour pass
No.
pleasantly? Or do we get attacked?
No,
bad.
seeing as things have played out the way they have, I think I might want to play out this hour. I don't know what say y'all,
Yeah.
but I think I want to savor Sheepson.
We
This
have
is
to
actually
match
genuinely hilarious.
For all, can't wait until the hour passes too, though. And you
And then
were
it doesn't
so
change back.
worried about me surging.
I don't think that's ever been an actual in-group surge, because I never told them that the worst thing that could happen is fireball.
Well, you are right, but this is also hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
Sheeps are stupid.
Yeah, I
yeah.
get
a
it.
little.
Alright,
So-
can I make a history check at a -4 to see if I remember him being a sheep?
Sure.
With -4 being what a sheep's intelligence score modifier
Yep.
is?
I told you they're really dumb.
Oh. Trust me, I'm used to this.
No, they're dumber than you. Oh wait, no, never mind. You played one with -5.
You mean to tell me that Remy's stupider than a fucking sheep?
I love that number.
So no.
Samson remembers nothing.
So Samson is going to do that thing that dogs do, where if they see your hands down, they're gonna like push their head into it.
Aww.
Mm.
Wait, which person's hands?
Yeah.
Probably Nim, because her hands would be closer. Because she's shorter.
Darn.
Nim.
Or wait,
Feel-
wasn't Nim avoiding the sheep though?
Yeah.
You think Nim can outwalk an animal?
First of all, how
Yeah.
dare
First of all,
Second of,
yes.
how dare you call me out on this insanely true fact?
This
So-
is not a place for facts.
Yeah.
What
So,
do you mean? A campaign full of magic and mystery?
So when the sheep like headbutts Nim's hand, Nim will pet Sheepson, and then how soft is his fur? Scale of 1 to 10.
Let me roll.
Roll it.
Yeah, I guess roll it.
Very soft.
So Nim goes, "Oh my God, yeah, feel it. His fur is so soft."
Isn't it wool?
Full fur,
Tomato, tomato.
wool, yeah.
What is wool but a special name for fur?
But a
Should be
miserable pile of
sheep
fur.
Yeah.
Hey, now if he dies, I can have a second coat.
Huh?
But yeah, she'll feel the wool.
Is it softer than Kiala's fur?
It's no contest, sister.
Ooh. Roll me competing for softness score.
I mean, I already rolled the 8 out of 10.
I was mainly saying it as a joke. I don't think Jade wants to actually roll a competing score for fur softness.
Yeah, I'm not rolling for my characters.
No, I was asking out of character. Nim does not ask for compare. I just want to know if you think it'd be softer.
It would feel
Yeah.
different.
Y'all
Because
are-
sheep feel not like cats.
That's fair.
They're not
You
really
know,
comparable feels.
It's very subtle, but I really like I just like the line of sheep feel different from cat.
Sheep do feel different.
It's true.
She
Yeah.
do be different though.
I have pet sheep before.
I
And
can't
even the
remember.
softest sheep is still kind of weird feeling.
Oh yeah.
So now the question is, do we need to shear Samson?
You know, I was thinking about that, and since his entire form has just been melded into this body, it came across my mind that if you shear Samson, when he turns
I
back,
can hold
he may just have shear cuts in his clothing.
I mean, it melds into my form. If I get a hole in my chest, my clothes are going to be fine.
I imagine melds into your form would mean that it becomes
We don't have
like...
time to shear Samson either way. Let's just.
That is
No.
true.
Literally, if I fall to 0 health, I just turn back to normal.
Yeah.
So
Also-
beat Samson
well,
to death.
We have a method,
Also,
just in case.
This could be how Yella blows
Samson's
off
from
some steam.
Varesis, so he's constantly got his summer coat.
Aha.
So I assume we walk and pet the sheep.
Yes, yes.
Imagine there's just this tiny little... What were they called? Button sheep?
I don't remember. I also don't have the picture anymore.
Well, that's not the kind of picture you get rid of.
No, my computer got wiped. I didn't delete it. I just don't have it. Yeah.
I know how you could easily go find it again.
I don't remember anything about how I got to that Google search.
No, I know how you could go find it again.
Ow.
See, if you know Wooloo, then the sheep you're talking about is literally what Wooloo is based off of, so if you just look through that, you can work your way back from, like, the trivia or reference tab from the Wikipedia. Or I guess it'd be Bulbapedia, but... That'd be how I would do it.
Alright, well, while this happens, aka while I look for it,
Because Ed's probably gonna need that picture so he can go commission Doki. It'd be so funny if the hat just stayed in place and Doki put a sheep where Samson's head is.
I mean, I could do that.
Well, I mean, like, full-on draw it. I really like the collection of Doki avatars Samson has for every occasion.
There you guys go.
Yes, because we all thought he was going to Wild Search. Oh, those are adorable. What the hell are they called?
Okay, so I know I'm saying it wrong, but I'm so tempted to say it this way. Shitlin, but it's probably Sheetlin.
Shetland.
There we go. I find Shitlin so much funnier.
It's a Shaylin. Shaylin sheep.
Sheep.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so we pet and walk.
just petting this little Samson boy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nim asked Yala, so what's your opinion on today?
okay, good, because I was going to say, if you have nothing, I could roll to see if we go to combat, but I think the party needs some fucking break. I'm more than willing to just let you guys talk and do whatever, because I think you've had enough, especially for this in-canon 24-hour period. Literally, let's go through it quick. You hunted down your former friends, you watched one of your former friends get brutally murdered, went through a war zone to get to Zanzibar, had the conversation with Zanzibar, and then got dumped into the forest, and the only good thing that's recently happened is Samson became a fucking sheep, which is just acting as the party's therapy animal right now.
No, you're forgetting. Kiala said that we're family.
That too.
Never
That
mind.
was a
means
good thing.
family.
But that
Family
came
means no one is a
from
sheep.
Kiala
Denied.
being like ready to slash a man's throat out.
Yeah,
Well,
It was
No, that's
good
just
for you
Yala.
guys. It was not. I don't think that moment was very great for Yala. But then again, I don't speak for Yala. That's just my opinion. But yeah, no, by all means, have a break. I'm gonna
You
take
think so?
Samson becoming a sheep as a sign from fate that you need a break.
So, what do you say? What is Kiala's response to what do you think today's been like?
This could be like, well,
Let me see what had happened.
yeah, and then she's just gonna be like, she wasn't thinking about it before, but because Nim brought it up, she's now thinking about how horrible it was. So she'll just be like, bad.
Well, dang. How does Nim respond to this?
That's a good question.
I don't know, Nim. How does Nim respond to this?
Nim goes, oh. Nim will go, well, at least we're out of the tower for now.
Certainly wasn't expecting an extra errand to have to run.
You said an extra what?
Errand?
Neither was I.
You're
We
finished with
literally
those
agreed to
errands?
one thing, and he's like, well, now go do this.
I also didn't expect this place to have a cult, but I guess they're everywhere. Does your homeland have any cults?
I'm not familiar with the term.
So, a cult is basically a bunch of zealots devoted to, like, one thing or another. Sometimes it's a god or patron, or sometimes it's the idea, or they're like, the end is coming, the end is coming.
Bah.
I see. No, it is not, Merrymaker.
That's a good thing. Cults are stupid. Cult
Means
just
they have a
comes out
thing
and
for murder too.
Bah.
Yeah. These must be one of the more extremist cults.
I really wish Samson still had his harmonica right now.
How would you hold it?
In
No,
his
hold
mouth,
it.
stupid.
He'd just be chewing it,
Yeah.
letting out
This
his inner
harmonica
goat.
all bent.
Letting out his inner goat from within the deepest parts of his sheep self.
Bah.
Well, hopefully the cult's not too big. Oh, and then Nim goes, "Oh, this might be the chance for you to break something, since you've been wanting to."
What?
Hasn't Kiala been wanting to break something?
I don't think she's ever said that out loud, though.
Well, Nim might also just have made the stretch. Kiala, like,
Yella,
swords
say something
make
out
you feel
loud.
Did you cast Detect Thoughts on Hyala?
No, I
You
did
should
not.
cast detect thoughts on Samson.
Then a wild surge.
grass.
Then a wild surge. And what happens when we have two sheeps? Well, we
You
would.
can't
God.
polymorph, dingus.
Yeah.
It'd be so funny if you cast Detect Thoughts and you don't hear anything, and then when Samson baz, you just hear it in
Actually,
stereo.
you might be too stupid for detect thoughts to work right now.
Yeah.
Oh, does it have to be a creature of like a certain intelligence?
Yeah. Alright. If you choose a creature that has an intelligence of 3 or lower and doesn't speak any languages, the creature isn't affected.
Well, that would currently be both Samson right now.
Alright, then I can't.
The worst part is you can both fix this, and you're choosing not to.
Wait, what?
Well-
What, by lowering you to 0 health?
No, with the same way we did it last time.
You can't touch the adamantium?
The adamantium.
Well,
We're in fucking X-Men now.
oh yeah, so Nim will
I
say,
hate
oh,
everything.
if we wanted to accelerate this process, we could see if it, Well, actually, no, did you guys tell Nim that's how you did it?
You woke up there.
Yeah, and?
I thought you were smart.
Yeah, and that requires...
Fine. I'll use my rational reasoning. Kidding. Yeah, but Nim says, if we want to accelerate this sheep thing, we could probably just touch him with the adamantium and he'll go back to normal, like
Adam.
we did with me.
Why
Antium.
would we want to do that?
It's just a thought.
She's gonna look down at Sheepson.
Do you like being a sheep? Bah, if yes. Well, we can't say no to that. I hope he, like, comes back mid-bah. And he's like, what the fuck, you guys?
I'm really hoping that he transforms back and Hyala just continues petting. She just like keeps her hand on his head. Like, hey, your hair's soft too.
But fully intended to have Nim touch his hair. To compare if it's as soft. Can Samson be a purple version since his hair's purple?
Oh my god, he's a big purple sheep.
Oh yes.
That's powerful.
I love to see it.
Yeah.
Is he even a big purple sheep? I thought he was like a tiny purple sheep.
Oh, Nim was just tiny because Nim's a small person. But
Yeah, I assume
Samson...
just average sheep size.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes, he can be a purple sheep.
Yeah.
Woo.
Well, also, the other reason that Nim was small was because Nim is also still a child.
I still love at the start of this campaign, all you did was say, "She's 17! She's
And
not
I will
a
say
kid!" And
I will
now...
say it when it's convenient to me.
Yeah, and
that's
now
how
it's just,
characters
she's
work.
a child! She can't lift things! What are you talking about?
You can't hold a book.
Yeah, man. She only works out her unagi, nothing else.
Her unagi?
Yeah. I watched a Friends thing last night. Anyway.
Ah.
Oh dear.
Was that you, Jade? I thought Rebel had a voice changer.
Now. Apparently, Simpson's now underwater. Who would have known?
Can I make a
So-
performance check?
Sure.
Awesome.
At a sheep's level.
Well, yeah.
What are you trying to perform?
Alright, so that would be at a -3. Ah. Hold on.
Oh.
Damn. Wait it.
I don't even know what this nat 20 is for. That'd still be a nat 20, wouldn't it?
It just burst out in sheep song.
Yeah. It
Does
was
it
her
summon all the
Ba
sheep
ba
together?
ba 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 ba.
Ow, what up?
Does this summon any more sheep?
Baby ba ba ba. No, there are no sheep in the... You really think a place like Zanzibar...
Has
Hey.
demon sheep? Yes. Yes, I do.
That gives me an
Got a
idea.
point.
That gives me an idea. Thanks, Shay, for the idea.
As long as they're friendly to people.
They're demon sheep.
They could still be domesticated.
Domesticated, maybe.
Oh man, it's those fucked up cultists that made them demon sheep. That's what I'm thinking.
Walala.
Anyway, so...
Musical Sheepson aside.
Mhm.
Man, that sucks. Simpson is both cuter and a better musician as a sheep.
Nim gives Sheepson an extra pat. Nim asks Yala, what do you think of sheep?
They taste good.
She's hesitating because her first thought was they taste good in soup, but she decided not to say that.
Bah?
No. It's fine.
I can't help but think Samson traded what he had in Pretty Boy stat into Cute Sheep stat. Transferred his chips.
I suppose they're fine.
I think their fur is soft.
It's not quite fur.
Why do I keep saying fur? I mean wool. Nim says wool. I'm just an
Okay.
idiot. Excuse me.
Because you're Shay and you do Shay things. Constantly.
That I do.
Never change.
Or else.
Or else.
Or.
Murder!
Okay. So...
She didn't stutter.
Bah!
Bah!
Nim will go, I kind of miss the pillow I had back home. I had one with a special stuffing. It was really soft at night.
Made of sheep?
I don't think so. I think it was goose feather.
Kella wonders how that came out of this conversation.
Ah.
Well, because Nim was thinking of other soft things, and her pillow back home came up.
Imagine having a pillow.
I thought your bedroll comes with a pillow.
I guess. I can't imagine it's a fancy pillow.
Yeah, this is the hardest pillow Nim's ever slept on. But
Well,
that
now
aside,
Is Samson's is Sheep Samson big enough to carry a medium-sized creature?
is he?
Oh boy.
Flip me a coin.
Carrying him.
Can Nim ride Sheepson like a horse into battle?
We're gonna find that out.
No,
when
but
you-
then I can't
when-
keep petting him.
Yeah, you can.
Oh my god, he's big enough for a Nim to fit on.
It's the cult town of Zanzibar. It should have been called the petting zoo of Zanzibar.
Nim turns to Kiala. Do you think I'm big enough, that I'm small enough for me to ride on his back?
Ah.
And she'll sort of look over Sheep Samson.
Ah.
I don't know. I've never seen anyone ride an animal like this before.
That's true. Do you think I should try?
I personally wouldn't advise it, but
To be
I have
fair,
no control.
even if that had turned out different, she could just make herself small enough to fit.
True.
Well, yeah, that's what I was intending from the start. Actually.
No, you should make Yala. You should make Yala smaller so you can both.
I don't think I can shrink Kiala.
All right, because she's holding on the Adam.
No, I just don't have I don't have shrink and enlarge.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
Also, we're dealing with a Sheepson, Nim in general. I don't know if my heart could take a tiny Hyala.
Yes, it can.
I don't know if my heart could take the
Listen.
Pee-wee squad.
Listen, we've had so much angst lately that this is like, this is literally just sunshine and rainbows.
I hate that you're fucking
And purple
right.
sheep.
But even if you find a way, I will be calling you guys the Pee-wee squad. This will happen.
That's
Cool.
fine.
Nim will ask Sheepson, would you mind if I rode on your back for a bit?
Ah.
1 ba for yes, 2 ba's for no.
I don't think he's smart enough to know that.
He is in fact not smart enough.
But so Kiala's good with body language being a cat. Can she just like insight check his ba to see if it's an affirmative ba or
He is not smart enough to comprehend what you're saying. He is input-output.
Okay. You have pet this sheep and you have fed this sheep.
Is that all it takes?
Did you feed
Samson
the
is
sheep?
a
I don't
simple
remember-
creature.
I don't remember you feeding the sheep.
No,
Kiala
Kiala
fed.
did them.
What
Yeah.
did she feed him?
A fruit leather.
Oh!
Yeah, fruit leather.
Yeah.
Listen, Samson is a simple man, and being a sheep, I don't think has changed that.
Just becoming even more simpler.
So, Nim turns to Kiala, I think that's a yes.
Simple son.
so Kiala will just give a quick reminder. Just ensure that you're not still sitting on him when he's going to change back.
I have no way of knowing when that'll happen.
He just changes back and Nim's just riding on his shoulders.
Yeah, so, Nim will hop on Sheepson's back. Gently. Not like not like plop down on his back.
I'll drive the sheep.
It's okay. As a sheep, I have resistance against falling prone.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Sure-footed. The sheep has advantage on strength and dexterity saving throws made against effects that would knock it prone.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
It's the
Nim
only
gently
thing
sits down.
sheep have.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, Kiala's probably only seen, like, mountain goat sort of things before.
Yeah, and then the weird baby sheep version of this that Nim was.
Eddie, I just had a thought. Does the B in Sheepson B Mutton Maker stand for Ba?
Yes.
Yay.
Bravo.
So-
Bravo.
Bravo.
Nim is
Bravo.
like a horse in the ball.
Bravo.
Base.
Bays. Buggers.
So,
Boggers.
has Yell stopped petting Sheepson?
I mean, if Nim's riding him, she probably would.
Why?
Because it's weird.
Well, because she can't exactly pet his head because he still has the hat on.
That's fair.
Just takes the hat off and starts petting him.
Takes the hat off, puts it on her own head. That's the Sims.
A perfect opportunity.
I assume we like ride in silence for a few minutes before Nim says something again. Unless Kiala has something to say.
Kiala, initiate a conversation?
Listen,
Where have you...
we've already
games
had
left.
enough magic
Three
surges.
So, Nim will go... I wonder what Granny Zan is
Cool.
doing. Rosebeard's probably doing more drinking.
At the mention of his name, Kiala's just like, "Ew."
I wonder if Granny Zan ever made more high whatever soup. Hydro flask.
Hi, Puffy
I
Yummy
imagine-
Yumi stew.
You imagine
you'd
what,
have
Kiala?
to.
Yeah, those things are pretty big, so I don't think you can fit it in one pot and be done. I wonder how she gets the meat to be so tender.
Could be the natural state of it.
Oh, that'd be nice. Would that affect the cooking at all? Nim doesn't know anything about cooking.
The person who does know anything about cooking is a sheep. So
Bah.
Kiala's like, you can, as far as I know, you can cook anything anyway, for the most part.
Bah, bah.
The sheep is judging us.
Of course it is. It's a sheep.
Bah.
Look at them all.
You agree, boy? Thanks.
Look at them eyes.
Oh, you want some Hydro Flask stews too?
Bah.
Yep. It was pretty good.
Can sheep digest meat?
Ah. No.
Then perhaps we shouldn't have it.
Well, I think by the time we get to Granny Zan's again, I don't think he'd still be a sheep.
I don't think we're going back there.
That depends
Yeah.
on the DM.
Yeah.
Yep, no, that's why Kiala's like, I don't think we're going back there.
So then we'll go, we can feed you lots of juicy grass.
Bah.
We have the fruit leather.
Bah.
Nim is going to braid the hair that hangs in front of... So on the crown of the sheep's head, there's like tufts of hair there. Nim is gonna braid it.
Well, you'd have to move the hat.
I thought Kiel was wearing the hat, right?
No. Sheepson's wearing the hat.
Nim Nim will, there's hair, like, on the side by the ear. Nim will braid that.
Hat.
How much do you think this is covering?
It's a big hat.
Yeah. All I have to do is tilt it
No.
forward, it's fine.
Meh.
Just blind him with his hat.
Yeah, it's fine.
If
You don't
you
need to
move
see
his
your
if
sheep.
you move his hat, he's gonna start shaking his head and getting unhappy.
Ah.
Oh.
I wonder why Samson's so attached to his hat.
Bah.
Meh.
Bah.
Meh.
This is a weird way to close out the session.
Yeah.
I feel.
So, does he change back before we end the session?
Nope.
Nope.
So we're gonna come back next week and you're still gonna be a sheep?
Bah.
Meh.
Wow.
Bah.
Next.
So, Nimas, huh?
I was gonna say, next session, getting Samson to describe what it's like to search.
Yeah. So, Nimas, Kiala, is today a drinking kind of day?
What?
Is today a drinking kind of day? Because Samson says whenever he has problems, he just drinks.
I see. She has no idea how to answer that question. So she's just gonna
Not.
turn her attention forward.
I can't believe my first wild search, and I'm not
It's
even playing a
sheep.
sorcerer.
Woo!
Is that a good place to stop?
Yeah.
That's a good place to stop.
And as our brave adventurers continue onward in their journey, unsure of what awaits them, two things are very clear as of right now. Sheep are soft, and life is a little better right now.
Nim doesn't have to walk.
Ah.
Also, Nim's armed, but also unarmed. It's weird.